सर शायद आप म्यूट हो रखे हैं सर।
मैं बोल ही नहीं रहा कुछ।
ओह सॉरी सॉरी।
Just going. Is the diagram correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, have you been able to calculate?
Yes,
the
sir, correct.
reaction? यहाँ reaction कितनी है बेटा? जिसको मैंने x दिया, you may have given some other name. But what is the reaction at this point, 2 meters from left end? How much is the reaction here? Calculate किया तो बोलो. कैलकुलेट करके बताओ, वैल्यूज बताओ मुझे. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डू इट फॉर यू. नीचे कर रहा हूँ ताकि तुम्हें दिखाई ना दे. इट्स आउटसाइड द स्क्रीन में.
Sir, RX50, RY75. Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
So next step is covered. Now make the shearing. So besides these points which are already marked, A, X, Y, and B, I'm sure you'll agree with this point also, C, to be chosen for shearing force because there is a point load there, 13 kg ka. Now please make the shearing force table for A, X, C, Y, B. Make the shearing force.
नीचे आ गया क्या और? एक बार मेरा डिलीवर दिखा रहा है.
डिलीवर दिखा रहा है. हाँ, नीचे पास पड़ा है. नीचे
ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे.
हाँ.
अच्छा हाँ, फिर तो भी पड़ा हुआ. हाउस नंबर 2111 में. किधर पड़ा? नीचे गेट पे.
नीचे जहाँ पे उनकी किचन की.
अच्छा तो कॉल
These are the shearing force for plotting, correct?
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
X, C, and Y to be divided into two parts. A and B, no need to divide. So now we make the shearing force diagram. Units of shearing force would be kg in this case. Values range from minus 47 to plus 36, plus 10, plus 20, 30, 40, plus 50, minus plus 40, 30, plus 20, plus 10, plus 10, plus 20, plus 30, plus 40. Values have 0, minus 14, 36, minus 6, plus 19, .47, .8, what I have drawn in blue here is the shearing force diagram, guys. If you have any issues, let me know. They're all straight lines to be drawn with scale.
Yes, sir. ठीक है.
Okay. Now
36 plus 36.
Sorry, beta. Plus 36 is to right of x as per my working, unless I made a mistake or something.
ठीक है सर सेम ही आ रहा है सर सेम है.
अब ये बताओ, other than these points A, X, C, Y, B, do you think there is any other point to be taken on board for BM?
Yes, sir. The point next to C on the left side.
Where
The
it is cutting the x-axis, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let me let me call this point as Z. So we are introducing a new point Z.
हाँ जी sir.
Now XC is 6 meters. So can you please calculate this distance XZ, and obviously you will get ZC on this.
Okay, sir.
5.143. .857. Are these distances correct, beta? Yes or no? XZ is 5.143.
So correct, sir. 5.143.
And ZC would
Yes,
be
sir.
that 0.857, right?
Yes, sir. 0.857.
So that gives us all the values for triangle and all these to be used, and trapezium and everything. Now we make the BM table for 6 points, including point Z, and we put them in the same order. Order is not to be jumbled up. And BM table, in the BM table, BM is calculated by areas under the SF diagram. Areas under the SF diagram you need to calculate, and you make this BM table. No cells will be divided, so it's a straight and simple thing. So total 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Points are A, X, Z, C, Y, and B. And BM will be kg meter in this case, because kg is the unit of force you have used, though it is not a unit of force, it's a unit, it's a vector unit, mass unit, but stability mein we take it that way, no issues. So this will be 0. This will be 0 minus half into base into height is minus 14. I carry forward this minus 14. Then we have plus half base 5.143 into 36. That will give me 5.1 to 32. So मैं इसको भी लिख लेता हूँ, मुझे बाद में ड्राइंग के लिए अगर चाहिए हो तो 92.57. Anyway,
78.574.
78.574 plus. बेटा प्लस लिखते रहना, don't assume that absence of sign is plus. No, please keep writing plus. Plus 78.574 minus 1 by 2 into 0.857 into 6. So 0.857 into 3 हो गया minus 78.574 plus 76.003. So plus 76.003 plus 76.003 comes here. Then the minus the area of the trapezium minus half into sum of the parallel sides. ये side है 19, ये side है 747, और उनके बीच का distance है C to Y is 4. This will give us, of course it will come in minus, so I can do it here. 19 47.
सर ट्रेपेजियम वाला दोबारा बता दो.
ट्रेपेजियम का एरिया का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, तुम बताओ.
नहीं सर, एरिया का फॉर्मूला तो पता है सर, वो एक बार ग्राफ के ऊपर.
क्या ग्राफ के ऊपर क्या बताना है एग्जैक्टली, बता क्या बताना है
सर. विच एरिया आर यू टेकिंग सर, मतलब उसमें थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो गया.
सी और वाई के बीच में कौन सा एरिया है? सी और वाई के बीच में कौन सा एरिया बेटा?
सर ट्रेपेजियम है. ठीक है.
मैं शेड कर रहा हूँ, कंफ्यूजन होगा उससे शेड करने से। ये वाला एरिया है ना, ये वाला।
ठीक है सर, गॉट इट।
66 into 2 जाएगा 76.003, ये हो जाएगा 55 माइनस 55.997, एक्चुअली 56 ही ले सकते हैं उसको, कोई बात 997 प्लस हाफ इंटू बेस इंटू 38, कितना हो जाएगा 28 का आधा 14 इंटू 4 इस 56, वो भी 56 है तो 0 हो गया। Is the calculation of BM in the BM table clear, beta?
Yes, sir, got it, sir.
Okay, now basis this, we'll draw the BM diagram. ये भी MMD का ही क्वेश्चन है बेटा, तो तुम्हें कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी का आइडिया हो गया कि व्हाट इज द डिग्री ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी दैट कैन बी एक्सपेक्टेड। ये हमारा माइनस प्लस 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 में ज़्यादा है, बराबर से ही। सो ए एक्स जेड, सॉरी ए एक्स नहीं था, ये क्या था, ए एक्स वाई। हाँ, ये क्या था बेटा, यहाँ पे पॉइंट हमने क्या लिया था
सर
ए
सी,
के बाद?
सी
कौन सा है?
ए एक्स जेड सी,
ये
सी वाई बी।
अच्छा ये सी है,
सी वाई बी।
सी वाई, तो ये मैंने सी, अच्छा ये सी था, ओके, वाई एंड बी। ओके, वी हैव इट फ्रॉम +80 to -55 or so. So we just mark these points: +20, +40, +60, +80, -20, -40, -60. Let's first put the points. 0 out here, it's -14, so 10, 14 somewhere here, -14 +78, 30, 40, 60 +78 point something, +76, 76 point something, -56, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, somewhere here -56 and 0. Just to give it a shape without getting the intermediate point also, the first triangle is from vertex to base, so it will be like this. Next one is from base to vertex, so ये horizontal इधर होगा और इधर steep होगा, so it will be like this. C को भी ज्वाइन कर गया। उसके बाद C से Y तक है बेटा ट्रेपीजियम, बट ट्रेपीजियम में भी देखो, दिस ट्रेपीजियम कंप्राइजेज ऑफ दिस रेक्टेंगल and then a triangle which is going from vertex to base. So इसका भी पहले रेट कम होगा और रेट प्रोग्रेसिवली बढ़ता जाएगा। तो जैसे ट्राइंगल को वर्टेक्स टू बेस करते हैं, उसी तरह से यहां से स्टीप आएगा ऐसे, ये ऐसे करके ये आपका, और लास्ट वाला जो पॉइंट है ये भी आपका वर्टेक्स टू बेस है। सॉरी ये मेरी गलती, वाई पे नहीं, ये 56 से आना था, सॉरी माय मिस्टेक, दिस विल गो फ्रॉम हियर, माय मिस्टेक, yeah, this will go from here like this, something like this it will go, and then last it is vertex to base. ये इसकी शेप आएगी बेटा. अगर आप इसको कैलकुलेट करके पॉइंट्स भी लगाओगे तो more or less the points will fall in place. This will be the shape of the bending moment diagram in this case. ये B to Y vertex to base है तो यहाँ horizontal हो गया, ऐसे आ गया. ये ट्रेपीजियम में इन साइड्स का जितना ज़्यादा डिफरेंस होगा उतनी ही स्टीपनेस बढ़ेगी. तो this is smaller side, this is bigger side, so rate will be more on this side, so it is steep and getting lesser on top. Then of course you have the triangles and the diagram gets closed out. You will not have more than this time to give. आप इसका 25% लगाना चाहो लगा लो, वो यहीं कहीं आएगा, चिंता नहीं करो. आप इसका 75% लगाओगे वो यहीं कहीं आएगा, अपने आप ही by default आएंगे. The more you start drawing, by default the values will fall in place. You can see it here. इसके मिड पॉइंट पे दिस इज ऑलमोस्ट 1/4 ऑफ इट. इसके मिड पॉइंट पे अगर तुम देखो दिस इज ऑलमोस्ट 75% ऑफ दिस. सो ऑटोमेटिकली तुम जब इस बेसिक चीज का ध्यान रखोगे कि वेदर यू आर इंटीग्रेटिंग फ्रॉम वर्टेक्स टू बेस और बेस टू वर्टेक्स, बाय डिफॉल्ट दीज इश्यूज विल बी ऑटोमेटिकली एड्रेस्ड. देयर विल बी नो इशू एट ऑल व्हाटसोएवर एंड यू विल बी एबल टू एड्रेस द कंसर्न्स. क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी इतना टाइम ले चुका है कि अब इसका मैं 25% करके प्लॉट करूं, इसका 75% प्लॉट करके करूं, दे विल ऑल टेक टाइम, एंड वेदर इन द एग्जाम यू कैन अफोर्ड दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम और नॉट विल बी अगेन अ क्वेश्चन. बट वॉट एवर शेप आई हैव गिवन विदाउट इवन कैलकुलेटिंग द 75% and 25% ratios, this shape is would be nearly the correct shape. Is that clear, beta?
हाँ जी सर.
तो ये तुम्हारी इसका बीएम डायग्राम हो गई. लास्ट पार्ट इस क्वेश्चन का क्या कह रहा है, एक बार जस्ट कैन समबडी रीड आउट द लास्ट पार्ट ऑफ इट.
So take the values at a point 2.55 meters.
2.55 meters from here, correct? So from end B, is it?
From B, from end B.
तो एंड बी से 2.55 मीटर यहाँ पर ये पढ़ने को कह रहा है, जहां भी आएगा. अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं हो तो आप फटाक से ग्राफ से पढ़ के आंसर केजी मीटर में दे के निकल जाना, ठीक है. और अगर ग्राफ आप चेक भी कर सकते हो अगर करना चाहो तो, इट्स नॉट दैट बिग अ इशू. इसकी वैल्यू बेसिकली ये ट्राइंगल के बराबर आएगी एरिया. तो ये आप क्विकली अगर कैलकुलेट भी करना चाहो तो कर सकते हो, नहीं भी करना चाहो तो कोई ऐसी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है इसमें. You can just read off from here and give the value in kg meter at a distance of 2.55 meters from end B. Is that clear, beta?
Yes sir.
Yes. It is calculable also. How will you calculate? ये area triangle का will be the value out there. ठीक है. So that takes care of the second question from the set that I had sent you. And these two questions, I think, have given you a fair insight into the type of questions that can be there in the exams. Still, we have 20-30 minutes. Question number 3, I would expect you to complete at home. It is similar to the first two that we have done. Not much of a difference. So आप ये कर ले आना. इसमें अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम हो क्वेश्चन 3 में तो let me know in the next class. We can discuss that. What I would discuss is the fourth का part A. Fourth का part A is beam. And in the next class, I'll take the first half an hour or so to address your doubts. If you have anything in question number 3 or otherwise on beam. So first half an hour or first session before the break would be your doubts on beam. And I'll also introduce this last question, 5th one, that is based on cantilever in the next class. So abhi question number 4 ka A part karke we'll close out this meeting. And next session mein, before the break, we'll close out beam, whatever is the cantilever issue left, and the other one, any doubts. And after the break, in the next class, we'll get going with the box shaped vessel. तो 2 या 3 क्लासेस में हमारा बॉक्स शेप्ड वेसल हो जाएगा, 2 क्लासेस में, एंड दैट विल एंड योर सिलेबस फॉर SFBM बेटा. So maybe another, not more than maybe 3 classes hereafter that I'll need to complete your syllabus. Fourth A, a beam of length L and W weight per unit length. So WL will be the total weight obviously, is supported at its end. Draw the SFBM diagram. तो ये बीम है यूनिफॉर्म क्रॉस सेक्शन की, AB और whatever name. इसका वेट है W into L. Why? Because it is W units क्या है इसकी वेट की, W nothing is the weight is W per unit length. So for over a length of L meters, it will be WL will be the total weight. It is supported at ends A and B. You will have reaction at A. You will have reaction at B. Even if you calculate, they will be equal because all the forces are symmetrical about the midpoint. They are mirror image of each other. So there is no need to waste your time. You can qualitatively close it out. So RA would be WL by 2, and so would RB be WL by 2. Correct, beta? Total downward force is WL, and both will be equal.
Yes.
We can make it with 2 points only. So shearing force table with points A and B only, we can close it out. A, B, shearing force units are not given, so we can't put any units in this question. You have point forces at A also, and your point force at B also. So to the left of A would be 0. To the right of A would be 0 plus WL by 2 equal to WL by 2 plus. To the left of B would be plus WL by 2 minus the weight of the beam WL, which will make it minus WL by 2. Then it will be minus WL by 2 and the reaction at B plus WL by 2, making it 0. If we have to draw the shearing force diagram for this, we'll just take any arbitrary scale because we do not know the values of W and L. So if it is plus WL by 2 here, then same distance would be minus WL by 2 below the x-axis. This will be the shearing force. Units we do not know. They'll be same as the units of the force. At A, it changes to plus. So blue line represents the shearing force diagram. At B, it changes from minus WL by 2 to 0. And needless to say, it's uniformly changing. So it will be cutting at the midpoint. And it will be like this, cutting at point C. Correct, beta? This will be the shearing force diagram, right?
हाँ sir, correct.
तो ये हमारा minus WL by 2 force हो जाएगी, जो भी वैल्यू हो, और ये हमारी plus WL by 2 force हो जाएगी. अगर उसकी लेंथ L थी, तो obviously ये distance L by 2 होगा और ये distance भी L by 2 होगा. It will cut at the midpoint. So having drawn the shearing force diagram, now we'll make the bending moment table first. Obviously point C will have to be included basis our discussion. So we'll make the bending moment table for ACB by areas under the shearing force diagram. You can write that and complete the expression. We'll have A, C, and B. Bending moment, since force the units are not known, so we cannot give the units to bending moment. It is 0 at A. I carry forward plus half into area. Base is L by 2 and perpendicular is WL by 2. This makes it WL square by 8 plus. So plus WL square by 8. And then you will have plus WL square by 8 carried forward minus half into L by 2 into W L by 2 becoming 0 here. Now we'll make the bending moment diagram. This is A, mid length is C, other end point is B. This is BM, some appropriate scale. On this scale, this is plus WL square by 8, whatever be the scale be. So it is 0 here. It is this much of value here. It is this much here. From A to C, it is integration from base to vertex. तो हम इसको सीधा ऐसे ले लेंगे, या फिर जितना भी ये डिस्टेंस है इसका 3/4 ये हो गया. मिड पॉइंट पे जाओ, देखो अपने आप ही बाय डिफॉल्ट इट इज कमिंग हियर. I don't have to make any adjustments. Without that also, when I'm drawing, giving it to the curve, it's also automatically taking that shape. You देखिए 75% mid length पे यहीं आता है ये point. The other side will be mirror image of it. So other side would be absolutely mirror image of it, and it will become 0. This is the bending moment diagram for this question. That is the shearing force diagram. ठीक है भाई?
Yes sir, got it. ठीक है.
तो तीन क्वेश्चंस पास्ट एमएमडी पेपर के हमने कर लिए हैं. एक आई एम लीविंग इट टू यू फॉर टू कंप्लीट एट होम सो दैट इट आल्सो बिकम्स self evaluation. It gives you opportunity to self evaluate, and if there are any issues with beam, please let me know in the next class. Half a session in the next class would be on beam, including the last question of cantilever, and thereafter we'll get going with box shaped vessel. Is that clear beta? So beam का कुछ comfort आ गया तुम्हें अब SFBM का?
Yes sir.
ठीक है, तो इसको देख लेना. We still have 10 minutes. Anyway, I'll end the meeting. There's nothing from my side unless you want to ask anything.
Okay sir.
Nothing from your side, right? ठीक.
Yes sir.
चलो, I'm ending the meeting then.
Thank you sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.